So while we're at, do you want me to move on to the next one?
Yeah, move on to the next one.
While we're at Kings Island, I picked another one. That was
okay.
at Kings Island, and that is the Banshee.
Okay, I've heard of the Banshee.
One, yeah.
So that one's not super old. I want to say it's 3 or 4 years old, maybe.
Okay.
But it's an inverted coaster.
Okay, now what does an inverted mean?
Inverted means the track, normally you sit on the track just like a train
on top
on a roller coaster. The track is above you.
Oh,
and
okay.
your roller coaster car is hanging from the track.
Nice.
And there's actually 2 different kinds of those. One's called a suspended coaster.
Okay.
That's the original version from like the 70s and 80s. It didn't go upside down, but it swang. The whole swung, whatever.
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
So when it would go around a curve, you'd swing out.
You'd swing out. That's right. That's right. Suspended.
Sandy likes that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But and your feet don't dangle. You are inside a car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the dangling part gives you a little more of a feeling.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like they took a roller coaster car and just moved it from above the track and just hooked it up underneath.
I gotcha.
On an inverted one, you're still hanging from the track, but your feet are dangling. So it's just like a flying seat. Almost.
Okay.
And those can go upside down.
All right. And
So,
this is the Banshee.
This is the Banshee.
At the same place.
Kings Island. Yeah.
Okay.
Cincinnati. It is the tallest, fastest, and I believe longest inverted coaster in the world right now.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty cool.
So how fast does this thing go by any chance?
68 miles an hour.
Wow.
And 167 feet, so almost 170 feet tall.
Wow.
And,
that's a really high roller coaster. For me, I
it's
mean.
middle of the road.
Is it? Is it one's higher than that?
Oh yeah. I got a 400 footer on my
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
167 is pretty good.
So what makes the Banshee so special? Why would you bring it to the list is what I'm asking.
Because it's big.
Okay.
And it's fast. And at least for now, it's smooth.
Oh,
Glass
wow.
smooth.
Okay.
It's got about, I think 7 inversions. I've actually got a model of it on my desk at work. I bought a model of it and it's on my desk. Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wow. Someone who's obsessive about, is that something that roller coaster enthusiasts can get how'd you get a model?
They were selling it in the gift shop of all places.
Really?
Like nowadays every ride you exit through the gift shop.
Right.
Which is the name of a documentary, by the way, I think. But that's another discussion. I didn't want like a t-shirt or a mug or a hat, but I saw like you could put this little model together built out of like die-cast metal or something. So, it sits on my desk. It's pretty good.
All right. So you had to put it together yourself or it was
Samuel did. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I told my son to do it.
Here, son.
That's what teenagers are for.
That's right.
Wow. I didn't know. Wow. That'd be kind of neat if they did that with a lot of other roller coasters.
Well, apparently it was a thing because they had them at both Kings Island and Cedar Point in Ohio. They each had like 2 or 3 different models you could buy.
Really?
So you need a cabinet.
Yeah.
And then
cool.
a collection of them, of all the ones you've ridden.
I'm planning to get one every time I go back now.
That would be super cool.
Yeah.
Wow. So those are the only 2 that you know about right now that do the actual models, right?
Those 2 parks, yeah.
Those 2 parks, right.
There may be others. I honestly don't know.
Well, okay, so the Banshee, it's awesome. It's tall, it's big, it's fast.
It's tall, it's big, it's fast, it's smooth. It is just the consummate inverted coaster right now. If you want the best inverted roller coaster experience that I know of on the planet, that's about it.
Wow. Okay, so
in my opinion.
And it's like you said, it's about 3 years old. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's still pretty new.
It's still pretty new. Okay.
And actually there's a fun story about why it's even there we can get into if you want.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, throw it.
So I told you about the Beast.
Yes.
That was built in the 70s.
Right.
In 2000, Kings Island debuted what they called the Son of Beast.
Okay.
So it was a big deal at the time. It was the first wooden roller coaster to be over 200 feet tall, which was a big deal in 2000.
Yeah.
And it was the first modern wooden roller coaster to have a loop, have an inversion.
Oh.
A wooden one with a loop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, it was interesting. We could argue about that because the roller coaster was all wood, and then when it got to the loop, it was all steel, and then it went back to wood, but they still considered it a wooden coaster with a loop. So
they
whatever.
Kind of cheated, didn't they?
Yeah. So I got to ride that
Oh.
back in the day, and it got torn down.
Oh.
So it was fun, and it was awesome because I remember you were going up the lift hill, 200 feet. That's pretty good height.
Mm-hmm.
And you could see, like, if the wind blew or if the coaster was going down, another train was somewhere else, the structure is built to shift. You could see it above you swaying.
Oh.
It was awesome.
No.
Yeah, you could see it swaying back and forth. I was like, this is it.
I wish you could see Steve's face.
There's no way.
It's the face of envy of, I really want to ride that.
No, that's not the face of envy. It's just that I just felt little vomit in my throat from like terrifying. Oh, just gosh. Oh,
right.
Okay, so what was the first one we talked about?
Well,
the Beast, right?
The Beast. Oh, you want me to finish my story?
Yeah. Oh, you still have more.
So there's a story. So they built this, and it was a big deal. Like, again, first wooden one, 200 feet, first loop. It was a big deal. But it had lots of maintenance issues. And the rumor is that it got built way too fast. And they didn't put enough time and thought and effort into it. They just wanted to get it up because, it was a big draw for a few years. Well, they eventually started having maintenance problems and people started getting hurt. They complained, I don't remember, it caused health issues. It was too jerky because they tried to recreate the helix like on the original Beast. And so they tried to make, the shakiness of it, but apparently they didn't design it very well and it just ended up hurting people. The Beast, for me anyway, was never painful. This ride was legitimately painful.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So they did that. And then, after a few years, they had so many problems they decided to take the loop out.
Okay.
So the coaster stayed up, but they took the loop out and just smoothed it out in its place. So it was just like a valley.
Right.
Like normal. Well, it still had all kinds of problems, for the however many years it was still standing after that, and they eventually just tore it down because it was having so many problems and people were claimed to be getting hurt on it so much that it just wasn't worth their time as far as, I guess, insurance or whatever. So they ended up tearing it down.
Okay.
And they built the Banshee on the site where that roller coaster stood.
Oh.
So if you wait in line, there's like this tombstone with like an eternal flame for the Son of the Beast.
That's awesome.
In the line. That's pretty cool.
So if you're walking through the line, now you know why.
Now you know why.
I was sitting here thinking the Banshee came and took the Beast.
Yeah.
No,
the Son of the Beast.
Son of Beast, yes.
yes.
We wouldn't want to take the Beast.
No, the Beast.